Last time I was on, I said this is just the beginning?
Yeah. They continue on. Because the symbolism's everywhere. They want shit resting on our shoulders, on top of our heads with the pyramid. So it's exciting like the night before Christmas. So here we are, the day we've all been waiting for. Well, the day's tomorrow, but right now it's like Christmas Eve. It's been nearly 4 years since I was arrested along with the G13 missionaries and ministers. Got the church hat out, we're going to court, constitutional challenge, G13 mission, Church of the Universe. Gonna bring the camera, we're gonna document the day. So it's the morning of April 6th, about 9 o'clock, and right now we're gonna go walk down to 361 University to the courts. So it's 10 o'clock right now, the bells are ringing in the background, and we're about to go inside the court.
Yes, brother. We are here. This is the place we fight the serpent.
They Live was on this morning and shit.
Who?
They Live? You know that movie?
They Live, yes, the movie. Everyone must watch that movie, They Live. Smoke cannabis while you watch the movie also, because it shall make you understand what you're watching so you can awaken.
Camera on camera. Why you buy the loudest thing in the world? So here we are, we're outside right now. We just got the lunch break. Peter was on the stand earlier. He mentioned he was able to include 9/11. He was able to talk about 9/11 and the role it played in his life and the realization that he was being lied to. And that was pretty interesting. So you managed to speak about 9/11 on the stand.
Wow, it was a focal point in my life. That I can tell you right now. That one had one totally opposite view on everything.
That's good.
But that's the beauty of it. That means we get the universe in there instead of just half of it.
Everything will get covered.
Yes. Yes.
Like this morning was really good when they did the title thing, eh? Because it was Paul who raised the objection.
Yes.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
And then it was George who was
Well,
going to
he
get
brought
some
it up
case law.
because he wanted to make sure
that all right.
it's going to be coming up anyway, right?
Oh,
so he brought
wants
it
to
up.
understand. He didn't know the Crown was going to do this. Like, who is the Crown to say you're not a church? Yeah. Just because we don't believe in your religion doesn't mean you won't get it.
You're a bunch of crack.
How long did it take Rome to get the Roman Catholic religion?
Oh, right. Don't drag them into that because I don't even want to go into that.
What they did was
see how I left that out? I left that out in my...
What they did was what Rome did was said we now recognize Christianity. We just made Caesar the Pope. If they did that with ours, we'd be in.
Okay, no matter what we do, we're going to set some precedents here in law.
Yes,
things are going to happen no matter what it is. Even if it's just another stepping stone we need. Either way, it's a good thing. And we get to say our piece, which is also cool. You get to say your piece. It's really nice because that's like the... that's how you're getting even for the bullshit that you had to go through with the bus. You know what I mean?
No matter what. They need, well, it's not just the Church of the Universe, like as you know, it's his religion. The Church of the Universe doesn't have a religion, it has people who have religion.
Yeah.
Paul's got that. He's got that.
See, that's why you have to
come.
That's why you have to come all the way around.
I get to testify on the most personal part of my experience.
You get to say you're telling the Queen how you feel about what happened to you.
Tell the Queen.
Yeah.
That's cool when you put in that context. That's pretty cool.
Everybody else is going to listen.
I know. Well, that's what's beautiful. Yeah. This is my truth. Deal with it.
Money is not the route to happiness or well-being.
Let them know.
Quality choices in life is what makes the difference.
So we had what do you call it? We had we were dismissed. We were dismissed at 3 o'clock. It's about 3:15 right now. Actually 3:30. Tomorrow bright and early, 10 o'clock back at it. Court 2-4. That's what it is, right? Court 2-4. So there we go. Watch over the horse poo. There's horse poo on the ground here.
We had this old bag of beans. It's like a big bag, you know, monster size. She said, what are we going to do with the beans? We ate them, but they're old. So they're a little...
About to go home right now. I'm going to go over the notes, the court notes of the day, and I'm going to make a summary for everybody, and we'll throw it up for everyone to see. So here we are. Took a nap, had some supper, and I'm ready to go over the summary of the day's events inside the courtroom. So as you see right here, summary of G13 court notes. Court began a little after 10. Oh yay, oh yay. Right off of the bat, I'll go over some of the expert witnesses we have. We have Dr. Ruck from Boston University. He's going to be coming and explaining the long history of intoxicants and religions. We have Chris Bennett coming in from Vancouver. He's a member of the church, and he's written a couple books on the Tree of Life and religion and the history of it relating to Christianity and various other religions. We have Dr. Beanman being flown in from Southern California. He's going to come. And we have local reverends that are going to be going on the stand. Right now I'm going to share some information I wrote down while I was in the court. And basically, it started off with Paul Lewin, our lawyer, the church's lawyer, speaking and addressing the court. He started by explaining why members wear hats on their head. And the judge was fine with that. She had no problem in us wearing our hats there. Pretty much everybody in the courts of Canada knows about the Church of the Universe. A lot of people support it, and a lot of people are friendly. The Crown decided he will not be addressing the reverends by their titles and will be calling them Mr., which Paul Lewin and the other lawyer we have pretty much said that's completely disrespectful. It's completely disrespectful, and why would you want to start off by insulting people? That's what our lawyer said, and he was pretty expressive when he stood up and expressed his views. And the judge has no problem in calling the church ministers reverend. She actually asked the Crown if the Crown had a problem with that, and the Crown was like, no. Which is funny because when you go to the courts, like it's just a kind of, it's not a joke in the sense that it's funny, but I guess it is because it's so serious that it's funny and just kind of so old-fashioned and just baby steps to do anything, and everyone's just talking about this information and that, and you have to go over everything so fine, and it's just not up with the times at all in this world. You think we'd come up with better ways of figuring out things. And Devlin, the Crown, he basically said he went on talking some talk basically about, well, this court for centuries has followed proper tradition, honor, and I wrote down he gave a long bullshit excuse I found on why he won't call the brothers of the church reverends as they wish to be called. If you're a doctor, you wish to be called doctor, you wouldn't wish to be called Mr. If you're a reverend, you wouldn't wish to be called Mr. because you're a reverend. It's all a respect thing, and I think if we wish to be called something, that we should call our brothers and sisters by that. It's as simple as that, I believe. Reverend Brother Peter Sersky went on the stand and basically explained his life story. That was the first day, pretty much April 6, 2010. And it's going to be quite a show if people can come down and give their support. We'll all be down there. And it's going to be an experience of a lifetime, at least for me. That's the way I look at it. Because things are moving. The wheels have been in motion in the courts for years, and maybe the media doesn't talk about it that much, but there's been movements going on. And it's not just our church, it's all cannabis churches around the world. But Church of the Universe seems to be holding it down in Canada. And we're doing our part. So that's it for today, April 6th. Actually, April 7th, just a little after midnight. And that's the recap. That's the cap for the day, episode number 1. This basically symbolically reminds me of the witches if they got a chance to go speak on, if they had a chance to speak on behalf of their pagan beliefs, and they were just burned at the stake, literally. So maybe we are moving at a snail's pace. Oh, that's too fast.